What if I could show you an incredible new deer hunting product guaranteed to get you closer to the buck of your dreams? Hunting pros like Stan Potts and Tom Miranda use and promote a hunting strategy that uses funnels or pinch points to ambush big bucks.
A perfect stand location would be a pinch or a funnel in the timber that goes from one big block of timber to another big block of timber, and it narrows down, and when I go look at it, it's covered with big tracks within that pinch.
Welcome to Steer a Deer, a portable system to create a funnel or pinch point on any hunting property, putting you closer to elusive bucks. Every deer hunter knows the power of a funnel, and I'm sure you've used a farmer's fence to your advantage. So whether it's a natural funnel or a low spot in a fence, you know that's where the majority of the deer are going to pass through. Steer a Deer is an affordable, convenient solution that will have you hunting big bucks like a pro. Easily create funnels where none exist. No more chopping and hauling brush. No more watching the big buck cruise by just out of range.
I was bow hunting the corner of a small bean field, about 125 yards long and about 80 yards wide. The bean field ran next to a thick bedding area. We had hunted this field many times, but with limited success. The deer would come out of the bedding area in random spots and move across the bean field, most of the time out of range. I set up the steer deer along the edge of the woods and stopped at about 40 yards from my tree. This blocked off most of the trails and just left a 40-yard wide opening for the deer to pass through. In just my second sit, I harpooned a heavy 11-point and one of my best bow kills yet.
Over time, other hunting gadgets like grunt calls, doe bleats, and scents educate deer to avoid a hunter's setup. These devices are used to pull deer out of their normal activities to do something that we want them to do. Steer a Deer creates a new normal for the deer, changing their travel patterns, making it naturally deadly. There are so many possibilities to employ Steer a Deer. Create a funnel. Block off parallel trails. Decrease the size of the field in front of your stand. Direct that big buck down the ridge toward you. Keep watching to see how you can take your hunting to the next level. Steer a Deer allows you to deploy a fence anywhere instead of leaving to chance whether you have a natural funnel or the luxury of a farmer's fence. It sets up in 20 minutes with no tools, no sweat, and no damage to trees. Once set, Steer a Deer will increase the number of deer within your range and is the only device that conditions deer to willingly travel within shooting distance of your stand without the risk of educating them.
I was hunting a really heavy bedding area across the pond in a very remote area of the farm we hunt, and historically the deer want to travel out of that bedding area on two ridges. One traveled into a farmer's field off the property and the other came down along the edge of the pond. We installed a steer deer fence. I was able to get in there on the right wind and be able to watch several family units use that steer deer system to gently funnel them into areas that would pass right by my stand. Wasn't 40 minutes later, right before daybreak, big buck came down there within 18 yards, was able to harvest a really nice deer. Had that steer deer system not been in place, I'm fairly sure that those deer would have traveled historically out that other ridge onto the neighbor's bean field and he'd still be walking around today.
If you understand the power of a funnel and you're ready to hunt like the pros, then add Steer a Deer to your hunting arsenal now. Steer a Deer did not invent funneling, it just made it easy, affordable, and naturally deadly. Funneling is powerful, funneling is productive, and funneling is used by the pros. By ordering today, you can take advantage of our limited time offer of free shipping. Order your Steer a Deer now